This map first impressions video is brought to you by the Farmer Klein YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and comment.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to another map first impressions video. Today we're going to take a look at Hoosier Heartland. This map can be found over at JS Mapping's Facebook page, and when you go there, I will leave a link in the description below, but when you go there, there will be a blue play game button. When you click on that, it will take you then to the download page to download the map. So as you can derive from the name of the map, this map is based in Indiana and therefore is a wonderful representation of the heartland of America. So with that, let's go ahead and jump on in and start looking around. Pick up our crosshair, camera collision, and our Mahindra. Pull up the log. One thing you'll note is the map loads up very, very fast because there is no starting equipment. We're loading this map up in new farmer mode, and I can tell you in new farmer mode, farm manager mode, and start from scratch, you're not going to have any starting equipment because the default items file, which governs what your starting equipment is going to be, is completely blank in the map itself. Start up here, at least our first start is up here at the shop. Large area here for things to spawn in. We've got our shop trigger and our customize and repair and sell area. And really without any starting equipment, first thing we really need to do is go ahead and pick up that Mahindra. Let's take a look at the map itself. Come on out here. See, we start out with all the standard crops here on the map, and we own fields 13. It's a little square across the road from 13 and just south of 12. We own the shop and all of the sell points here on the northern side of the map. And there's one more sell point down here at the southern part of the map called Hoosier Co-Op. That's pretty much it. The rest of the map is just fields and roads. So if we take a look here, you'll see we have two main sell points, Cargill and Hoosier Co-Op, that buy all of our main crops. We have a spinnery for our cotton and wool. We have two sell points. Both of the other sell points except our eggs and milk. We have two sell points for silage. There is no BGA here on the map. Then the barn will also accept hay, straw, and grass. See, our starting equipment is empty. Bought the Mahindra, so there is no starting equipment at all. And we do have contracts here on the map. Field 29 is 8.9 acres. Field 34 is 23.27. And field 24 is 9.43. Let's take a look at fields 24, 34, and 29 on the map here just to get a general representation of how big those are. Here we have 24, 29, and what was it? 30, 34 also. Then 34. Kind of gives you a little representation on how big some of these other fields are, with field number 1 being clearly the largest. By area number 1 for $582,000. We have other areas here like field 8 for $41,000, 9 for $48,000, field 23 for $24,000. We have some pretty manageable field prices here, $42,000, and then we get into some of the bigger areas, $421,000, $300,000, $330,000, and $341,000. So, since there really isn't a farm to explore, at least as far as we can tell at this point, let's go ahead and take to the sky, do a fly around, and then we'll come back here and do the quick drive around. All right, let's take to the sky. So, here we have the shop, our animal dealer, silage sales. We have a fuel trigger here. Cargill here on the north side of the map. Then we just basically get into the heartland of farmyards. Got an old abandoned barn over here. Old corn crib. Pretty cool. Don't drive off the edge of the road. We'll be falling for quite some time. Overall, the map is fairly flat. Some undulations here and there, but nothing too great. Some random decorative farms around. Nothing too great. Not really seeing lots of spots for multiple farms. Like, for example, if you're going to do this in multiplayer mode without basically sacrificing fields. We have what looks like just a static dairy farm. Would have been nice to have had either one, these animals animated, or two, have this as a playable area. Instead, it's just static. Make our way over here to the Hoosier Co-Op. Thinking, looks like we can open doors maybe, but we don't have a fill trigger. I was hoping that those would be refill silos, but they're not. We have Hoosier Co-Op around here, and check out the area around what the field 13 that we own, and then that square area to the south of field 12. Here, so here is field 13. Southern area that is just a blank little spot. This area here, but is that so? This buildings here are indeed owned by us, also, but it doesn't look like we have any sort of farm silo to make use of right away. So part of our money is going to be putting down a farm silo, or basically taking crop straight to a sell point until we can afford a silo. Either going to have to use the buildings there, or take out a loan and put down our own buildings also. All right, let's take a look here. As I said, there's nothing that we own, so there's not much point looking at that. But what I do want to look at here is anything custom. Doesn't look like it. And since there's nothing in our garage, because there's nothing in the default items, we can't sell any of those buildings that already exist. That's kind of a disappointing thing also. It's kind of like Midwest Horizons, where I kind of feel the map had lots of potential if we were able to basically make use of a lot of these static farm areas. But instead, They're kind of there with minimalistic buildings and sheds. Here we have our animal trigger. We have our cotton sell point. We have a hay, straw, and grass sell point also up here. Spinnery, the barn, silage, sales, all here very close together. Barn will accept silage, hay, straw, and grass. Then silage sales themselves is just this Silo King right here. You kind of like this little dumpster area. It's like supposedly set up for recycling. What? That's kind of a neat little addition. Got our fuel pump. And let's head on over here to Cargill. One of our 2 sell points here on the map. Around. Down here. Down the road. Checking things out. Hang a left here. Make our way down to the Hoosier Co-Op. And then we'll just swing around and maybe check out some of these other kind of static farms areas. See how useful they are. Did look like a couple maybe had some triggers on the buildings. See if we are set up to be able to open those or not. The area behind us there, that was the spot that we owned. And then we own this whole area here, including this field. See how useful these buildings are going to be. They look like we could store a fair decent amount of equipment in here. It's quite spacious. Not as spacious, but you could still, back some tractors in here, trailer, whatever. Building here. No sounds. Any of these doors opening up. Not that the volume's turned down, it's just there's no sound. So this isn't too terrible bad. I guess we'd have to put the, guess we can maybe put the silo there. Take a look. Money. Really wouldn't work. Wouldn't work there. Too close to all of these triggers to put it there. Put it over here for sure. All right, let's head on. Let's head on back. Yeah, I kind of think the map has a lot of promise if it further embraced maybe the build your own farm concept a little bit more. Now we've got areas like this where this could be a very nice area for someone to build out their farm. Got this big grass area here. Got this fenced off, and we have the actual field. But the whole entry into this whole area is somewhat blocked off by static items that we can't get rid of. Can't sell this barn. Can't get rid of this junk that's in the barn. I mean, it's nice that we've got these areas because we definitely see abandoned barns with junk in them and junk around them all over the place. But it'd be nice if you could have it where a guy could buy this, quote unquote, clean up the property, i.e., sell the junk, and then basically have it to do whatever he wants with. Instead, this whole area is that whole corner is kind of lost. We could come in here with, the landscaping function and put in our own new entrance, of course, into this area. But the whole idea of maybe cleaning up the area and getting rid of the old barn, tearing it down, and the old corn crib out of there, hauling off all that steel and junk, it's kind of lost. But don't get me wrong, I do like that we've got these random barns scattered around, random buildings scattered around that are kind of abandoned and everything. I do like that concept. Just in certain areas, it feels like it would work best if there was a way to clear that stuff out when the guy wanted to make use of it. Really great detail here. We've got, a house that's under construction. We've got a pond here out front. Guy could come in here and basically build out his farm there around the house. Here we have the Hoosier Co-Op. This is going to you're really going to want to have a belly dump trailer on this sell point because of such a low roof. You're not going to be able to dump anything that with trailer that tips vertically. And I was hoping these bins would provide some sort of fill for fertilizer, seed, lime, or whatever, but it doesn't look like they do that. Head on down here, kind of run the southern part of the map to this farm here. It looked like we had door triggers. I want to see if we can actually operate these doors, or if we are locked out of opening these until maybe we own the land. Open up this building. Nice fresh paint on the doors, on the buildings. So we can make use of these buildings if we want for storage, even without owning the land. Yep. Whoa, that's where we're going. Got a grove of trees in here. Do we have any random rundown buildings or anything? Nope. Swing around here. Maybe make our way up this northern road. Check out that barn area up there here. We'll make our way to the south, east, the west of the map. Gosh. Could be a nice, nice horse area over here. Someone wanted to buy it for that purpose. I want to come over here and check the area just south of field 34. We've got another large kind of grassy spot, bare spot. Also check out the area there under 28. And then south of 31. Oh. Sneak our way around here because we've got a barbed wire fence. There we go. So here we have another area. I guess, you know, we could come in here, we could clear these trees out, and somebody could create this as their own farm area, knowing that they're pretty much stuck with this house and this shed. Stuck coming. Stuck. Yeah. Let's head over here. We'll check out this this area around 28. Nice decorative farm there, kind of with the abandoned barn. Not a lot of spot there if someone's going to want to build out a farm. Interesting lane. Looked like we had a little bit of fence going down there. That's where we had that cell tower. Whoa, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Oh my gosh. Did I hit something? Did. Guess I hit the edge of the building, the edge of the bridge. There's a massive bump there. That's what I hit. Massive bump. Collision on the bridge is doesn't match up with the road. Yeah, that's going to throw pretty much anything a loop. It's that at any sort of speed. Same with this side of the bridge. So this is that static cow farm. Yeah. I mean, this is really this space could be could have been better utilized. I think that would have been really great. Instead of having the static cow farm, to have this as a custom cow area with custom triggers and everything, custom placeable that could be sold or put down or left. That would have been outstanding. This area down here would have been a functional dairy farm as opposed to just mostly deco. Assume we're going to be able to make use of these buildings if we wanted to. Open. I like the corn in the corn crib. Pretty cool. Yeah, to have all of these static cows just sitting here, to me, just feels like a big, massive waste of what could potentially have been, kind of the hidden gem, the area that lots of folks, if playing this map in multiplayer, would kind of be eyeing up and going, oh, I want that. Wonder if I can get the dairy kind of centered to the middle of the map. That's pretty cool to get. Still put down a dairy placeable over here to the right. Still, this whole area over here to the left is kind of lost. Hey guys, that is Hoosier Heartland. Let me know in the comments. What do you think? Am I being overly critical? It's just am I just having a bad day and not feeling very generous? Or you think my comments and my thoughts are fair and representative? Until next time, happy farming.